Hey, friends. Hi. Hello. Hello. Hi, everyone. How are you doing? Yes, it's not your internet. I was just cold and hiding under a blanket for a while until tonight's stream started. Hello, Terry. Hello, Davis. Hello, Steph is here. Steffers is here. Tim. Hello, Damien. Hello, Aridin is here. Hello. Anne, hi. Takara, hello. Hi, Marissa is here. It's so good to see you. JC Fabs, hello. Sarah, hello. I'm so glad to see all of you here. Oh my gosh, we have Midori here. Just looking around. I've got a cup of tea because I am freezing cold. Hi, Zula. It's great to see you. Yes, Midori is here. Hi, Mike, Pinball Princess. Hello. It's fantastic to see each and every one of you today. How are you doing? I have to be careful. I have a little candle going here again because I'm freezing, and I have to be careful because Midori's tail. She doesn't understand what fire is, or that it's potentially dangerous and destructive. And so I have to make sure that she's not like singeing her tail. Um, but I'm here for the warmth. How are you doing? I know that several of you are stressed out. Just from some conversations that we've had. I think there's just a lot going on right now, but how are you doing? And I don't know. I want to ask also, like, what are you working on creatively? And it doesn't have to be what you're working on tonight, but like just what is your current work in progress, your WIP as we call it. And yes, Steffer says fire pretty. Yes, yes, fire very pretty. I was like, I might just like set this here, but I think that would be, I'd probably catch on fire at that point. I don't want that. I don't know. I don't know what you guys want. I don't want to catch on fire. I do have some nice peppermint tea. So from my side of things, hey, hi Timothy. I've been working on like some preparations for next year, uh, which is coming, even though we maybe don't want it to. Next year is on its way, and so I had one of these fun authors accountability planners here for 2021, and I just got the 2022 version. And so there's this little part in the beginning where you fill out your like official goals for the next year. And so um, I don't know, it's been really nice to take a look and see what do I actually want to do creatively this year. As you guys know, I talk about this like every single time, but I'm working through The Artist's Way by Julia Cameron. And it has been, when I first read it back, oh gosh, I think right when I got out of college, I read it and I was like 21 or 22 or whatever, however old you are when you graduate from college. I might have been 20, 20, 21. I don't know, whatever. Sorry. And was I 21 or 22 or 20? Who knows? Nobody knows these things. None can tell. Who knows? I wasn't ready to read it yet. And so now I'm like going through it, and this is exactly the right time for me to read it. And I've just had all these like wonderful breakthroughs and realizations. And I don't know, it's been a good way to sort of like end the year and figure out what it is I want and like what's fulfilling for me through the creative process. What is fulfilling to me? What is not fulfilling? Midori just really is. Are you interested in my tea? Come here, Midori. Okay, now she's not anymore. That's fine. She was like really interested in my tea, which she's not allowed to have. But yeah, let's see. I'm going to go through some comments here. Oh, now you're back for the tea. See, you can't have, oh, you're interested because it has a string. That's what you don't care about the tea. You just like that it has like a string coming from it. That's fine. Okay, but let's see. Annie says there's some work grumpies here, just now getting dinner, but you have good news. And I have to scroll down because I don't know what Annie's good news is. Good. Oh, your story First Snow won the Apex December microfiction contest. Heck yeah. And it's also out on the Discord. Fantastic. Annie, congratulations. That is so beautiful and so good. I love it. Good. Sarah. Good. How did that one final go? I know last week I think you were studying for your last one, maybe. Sarah says, "Here, I'm finally done with my semester, cleaning up the mess from the final storm." Yes. Mike says, "The stress quotient is pretty high tonight." Yes. Good. Tim says, "Finish the script for a bonus episode today. Finally feeling good about that." Yeah, Tim and I had a really good conversation earlier about, I don't even know what to call it. We were talking about being blocked creatively in the terms of Julia Cameron's The Artist's Way, but Tim was talking about how he is um, struggling not with creative blocks, but with being able to like live life outside of creativity and finding meaning in life outside of creative work. And it was a really good and really enlightening discussion. Damien says, "Tonight I'll be working on, I don't know, not sure if I want to write Cybernautica or Apocalypse stuff. Feel it might be Cybernautica." Whatever you feel. Yeah, whatever sounds exciting to you, honestly. Pinball Princess says, "Creatively, I seem to be drawn to a lot of dabbling in crafting and cooking. I was feeling guilty about not being full tilt on writing, especially last month. I barely did nano. But I'm learning to just be creative how I want to in the moment. Flow with the go and all." Yeah, Pinball Princess, I appreciate that. And, we talk about having creative seasons, like, "Oh, this is not a creative season for me because I have a sick child, or I just started a new job, or, et cetera, et cetera." I wonder if maybe we also have creative seasons where, like, this is a creative season where I'm drawing, or this is a creative season where I am interested in writing, or this is a creative season where I am plotting my next novel, or I wonder if we have like different types of creative seasons sometimes, especially if you're multi-creative or multi-passionate. Just something to think about. Oh no, Steffers stressed. Steffer says, "Just found out last week that my boss is going to take 2 months off for an emergency heart surgery." Oh my gosh, that's horrifying. "Starting after January 6th, she and I are the only ones on the team managing enterprise projects for the entire company." Oh my gosh, and on January 7th, I'll be on week 8 of this job. Oh my gosh, Stuffers. I mean, can you handle it? Do you feel like you can handle it? Do they feel like you can handle it? Um, how is everyone's confidence? Can they bring on some support? That's a lot. That's a lot to deal with, especially during the holiday season. My goodness. Let us know how that goes. Marissa, I love this. Pretty close to finishing that translation project. Heck yes. The remaining chapters will be sent to me by the end of this month, so I'm hoping to finish sometime in January. Then I can focus on my own novel again. Oh, Marissa, that makes me so happy. Yes. Oh my gosh, you guys. Day 8 for Jimmy. Jimmy has been going through a lot, a lot. Day 8 of hotel living. Oh my gosh. So Jimmy's apartment flooded. I don't remember off the top of my head exactly the circumstances, but Jimmy's apartment flooded, and he and his wife have been living in a hotel for the last 8 days. Boy, I hope you get, like, my fingers crossed. Fingers are crossed here that you're getting back in Friday and that everything is nice and amazing and you get reimbursed for everything. It's important to drink water. Oh, I feel like that's in, like, I realized after having said that, like, it might be in poor taste to like take a drink of water after talking about Jimmy's flooded apartment. There was nothing intentional or otherwise there. Um, but also those of you who need to be practicing more self-care, take a sip of water. I'm looking at you, Davis. Take a sip. Takara says, "I realize I need a manager and I don't know how to start that process." Oh, Takara, that's very interesting. What do you need a manager for? I know that finding a manager is a little bit different from finding an agent. So you would query an agent whereas I think you more directly hire a manager, although I might just be not correct about that. But yeah, what are you looking for? Stuffer says, from a creative aspect, I'm kind of stressed as well. I'm behind on writing, hoping I can get my stuff together enough to get to the final two arcs, 3 episodes each, ready for recording in January. Oh, Stuffers. If you need, so if you need to go off schedule, the holidays and your boss having heart surgery and you having to cover for that is an excellent reason to just say, hey, we're going to stretch out this deadline. Life happens and people understand that. If you need to stretch out that deadline, and if it would be more harmful to you than anything else to stick to it, please do move it a little bit. Yeah, that's a lot. Oh, that's a lot. Yeah. I had somebody message me on Twitter today and say, like, I had no idea how involved it was writing an audio drama. And I was like, it's a lot. It's a lot. Mike says, trying to see if I can make some progress finishing the steampunk first draft. Excellent. I'm frustrated because I haven't had any time to at all to write, or if I did, I've been too tired. You know, Mike, you're in a very stressful season right now too, and just writing what you can. Um, Gosh, I know that's frustrating, but 50 words 3 times a week. I mean, even something small to keep you feel like you're moving, to keep you feeling like you're moving forward might be helpful. But also, I just want to extend some compassion and understanding and grace to you because I've been there. I feel like many of us have been here, just angry at ourselves, frustrated at ourselves for not being able to move forward and needing that creativity. I think you're also the kind of person who needs to be creating. And it can be so frustrating and so there has to be a better word than frustrating, but I can't think of it right now. Like it's a bad feeling. It's a bad feeling like when you want to work on creative projects and you just can't. I know it's hard. Yeah, Timothy says I have way too many projects going on simultaneously and therefore nothing's getting done. Yeah, I was on Twitter a lot today and I saw, was it Jordan maybe? Jordan Cobb tweeted like I have 11 projects to finish before the end of the year. And it's like there are like, depending on how you're counting, there are 15 in what time zone you're in. There are 15 and or 16 days left in 2021. Maybe, yeah. I don't know. I did some math. And I think I included this in my newsletter on Monday. Maybe I didn't. I have to tell you, hi, I'm Sarah. I'm hosting this live stream. I'm extremely exhausted. I just did too much today. And so I think that in Monday's newsletter, I talked about some math that I was doing where I was like working out if I want to finish this project by this day, and if I want to write 5 days a week, how many words per day do I need to write to get to this goal? And it was actually really, really enlightening. Just, 10 minutes of some simple math really helped me see where I was going and how to get there and like how to make it feel real. Because I have a tendency to like draw projects out forever and just say, this is just my life now. Girl in Space season 2 is my life and I will die. But no, it's like, no, I can finish this when I want to. So Davis says, I'm not stressed, just trying to figure out how and when I'm going to divide up my time. I'm definitely going to be working on the Viridian Wild season finale, which I'm nervous about. What are you nervous about for it, Davis? Like, what is the number one concern there? Yes, string is toy. I know. Midori was playing with the string for my. Oh, I must be really behind in comments. Oh no. Yes. Marissa says, Annie, that's amazing. Yes, Annie had news about winning a short story contest, which is awesome. Takara says, I finished my horror poetry series and started writing my Christmas poetry series. I love it. Takara, you are just going. You are just moving forward, and I love to see it. Terry says, I've been focusing on maintaining a writing practice. I've been quite proud of my progress there. Terry, I love it. Oh, what does that practice look like for you? I am very curious. Yeah, Davis says, geez, Tim, that's exactly how I feel. I feel like I'm stuck trying to balance life and creativity. Yes. Hey, Skit's here. It's great to see you. Zula says, working on my first novel, The Shadow. Oh, I love that. Oh, I love that. Yeah. Tim says, all my emotions and feelings are in the work. I feel like I have nothing left for the rest of my life. Ooh, or for the rest of life. Yeah. Big feels, big feels. Yeah. Eridan says, sounds like you need to take some time to refill yourself. Yeah. And it's really interesting. You know, I think about energy a lot, and the energy that we expend as creators with our work, and the energy that we regain by doing things that we love. And for me, sometimes I get energy from writing, and sometimes it takes energy from me, and I can't always predict which one it's going to be. And it's just, and it's not one or the other, right? My good friend Kate once told me that writing is not a monolith, and like that was that was something I really needed to hear at the time, and I still need to hear a lot. And so understanding what fills you up, like what fills your cup and what drains you, you know, writing is one of those things that, like, sometimes it fills me up, but sometimes it drains me. I can't predict what that is. So it's really good to know backup options. Like, okay, writing is not filling me up, it is draining me. I need to watch a movie, or I need to. So for me, it's reading books. Like, and I've needed to fill my cup a lot this year. I've read over 60 books so far this year. I'm actually kind of proud of myself. My goal this year is 52, and I've read over 60 books, and I've needed a lot of creative refilling this year. I'm also looking at, I've been playing a lot of new video games. Well, they're new to me. They're like old games, but because my computer can run them. I'm just babbling. This is fine. This is fine. Liz is here. Hello, Liz. Jimmy says, I'll be quieter than usual tonight. No worries. Chat on a tablet is tiny and I have a headache. Oh, zero creative anything. Jimmy, you are far from home in a bad situation, and we are thinking of you and sending you warmth. And so we had like 2 feet of snow, and now it's like thunderstorming, and then it's supposed to start snowing again. So this is going to be interesting. Let's see. Anne says, I just sent my contract to my author to look over today, so I don't feel like I can work on my stuff at the moment. I guess you could say I'm taking a mental break. This is a good time of year to take a mental break. It's nasty out. It's cold out. I like keep trying to like think of things like, oh, Jimmy, maybe you could play Stardew Valley on your tablet. But it's like, is that meaningful? Is that helpful for you? Is that recharging? What do you do to recharge? It sounds like you need it. Yes, yes, Steffers, definitely take a couple weeks off after your manager is back. Yes, definitely do that. Yeah. Davis, I know that you've only had coffee and diet soda because you're Davis. So we're going to do this. I'm just going to do this again. Just take a sip. Have some water. Hydrate your brain. It's good for you. Yeah. Steph says, Jimmy, living in a hotel is not as romantic as it sounds. Only in the movies. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Oh, that's how your apartment got flooded. That's right. I forgot. Oh gosh, that sucks. Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh. Wow. Oh, Liz, thank you. Liz says, cheering everyone on, sending peace and calm to the stressed, encouragement to the downing, margaritas to everyone. Thank you, Liz. Oh, I love it. Yeah. 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 Yeah, Damien says, let's be honest, in writing audio drama, you don't get to hide behind visuals. It's your writing on display and being interpreted, acted. It's about as exposed as you can get as a writer. Yeah, I think I would, you gotta have some strong dialogue chops. Like you gotta do the dialogue and you have to do it well. Oh, Takara says, someone who can help me get my name out there and help me promote my book. Yeah. Be careful, Takara. There's a lot of I don't like talking like negatively about people, but there's, especially in like book marketing and promotion, there's a lot of scam artists out there. There's a lot of people who want to take advantage of writers. So if you end up hiring or working with someone, please make sure that maybe have a couple other people like vet them as well, or maybe only go with somebody who has been recommended to you by someone you trust. The book marketing and promotion space is just filled with not great people. Yeah, well, there's just a lot of like gross stuff that goes on in book marketing. So yeah, please just be careful. I care about you. Let's see. Davis says, I think my goal for the midpoint of next year is having written the first draft of my horror novel. Yay! And begun mapping out writing the second season of Viridian Wild. Beautiful. So that's June. We're looking at June 2022, Davis. I love it. Biggest concern is getting to the weekend, but just getting interrupted over and over, so it takes even longer than I think it should. Yes. Yes, getting interrupted over and over. I think we talked about this last week, that like every time you are taken away out of a task and it's something that you need to focus on, like something critical thinking wise or creative wise, something that you actually need to put yourself into. You know, every time you're interrupted, it takes you out of that, and then it takes at least 15 minutes to get back into it. So those little interruptions, they add up and they can really destroy your focus and your, I don't want to say they won't destroy your creativity, because you always have your creativity, but they will destroy your focus. So please do be careful. I love napkin plotting. Oh, Aridin, I love this. Aridin says, I'm in creatively good shape. We went to dinner earlier this week and plotted the scene I've been dreading on 2 bar napkins. I figured this will be a good 10,000 words I just need to write out. Good. Good. I love those little napkins. That's fantastic. Yes. Ooh, Davis says I focus probably wrongly, a little too much on the should in the making of a podcast. Ooh, what is the should for you, Davis? What is the should? JC Fab says I'm working on a sci-fi short story. I love to hear that. Terry says, because I have a full-time job, my goal is to write every morning with my coffee early in the morning. Yes, writing can range from a couple sentences to a couple pages handwritten. Either way, as long as I do some a day, yes. I wish I could do huge writing chunks, but I'm learning to accept that isn't me, but writing a little every day is. Oh my gosh, finding what works for you is gold. Yeah. I'm going to do a Right Now podcast episode about this coming into the new year. I really want to talk about what we perceive as universal writing rules, because I don't think there are any. I think there's just what works for you. And when you find what works for you, I think you become really unstoppable and really powerful. So Terry, I love that you found what works for you. Good. Good. Because we're all wired differently. We all create differently. We all enjoy different things about the creative process. Some of us are neuroatypical. Some of us have mental health issues. Like, we are all so different. And what works for one person might not work for many other people. Oh, hey, Charlie. Good. Take care of yourself. Yes. Good. Crocheting sounds beautiful. I love it. Marissa says, I've been working in a job that has asked so much of me for years. Oh, and you're finally leaving. Yes, I'll finish up next week. I think we talked about this. Good. It's scary not knowing what is next, but I'm also so excited to spend some time resting and writing. Yes, Marissa. Yes. Congratulations. We are celebrating with you. That is so fantastic. Oh, I gotcha. Davis says, I mean, less the perfectionism and more the, oh, I'm a bad creator slash producer for not adhering to guidelines and expectations I set myself in comparison to others who have the budget and manpower to produce things better and faster. I understand that frustration. Yes. Yeah, not all of us have giant teams. So it's good. Well, there's also this like really uncomfortable balance between realizing that you're like one person doing a ton of work, but also not letting that get in the way of creating something truly great. Like, because it's easy to say, I'm just one person, so I can make a whole bunch of excuses. But so like there's just like this tension there that we have to balance too. Yes, yes. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Yeah, season 2 of Girl in Space is coming in 2022. That is a commitment I'm making to myself. I am bad at making commitments and honoring commitments to myself. And I did, like I said, I did the math and I can get it done. And so I'm going to get it done and it's going to feel great. And then I'm going to write a novel. And then maybe work on Girl in Space season 3. Ooh, I love it. Liz says, so close to finalizing and uploading the cover for the next book of reflections, paying attention to KDP, talking with an artist about sketches for the almost daily haiku book, and eyeballing next May for publication. Liz, congratulations. Congratulations. Yes. Yes. Yes, Girl in Space 22. It's coming. Oh, Mike, I feel this. Okay, I want to highlight Mike's comment here. So Mike says, I just feel like the universe doesn't want me to write. Whoa. I just had to argue with my cat and throw him out of the office because he has a tendency to pee when he's here. Okay, cat, get out of the office. Cat, you are not welcome here right now. Wow, Mike, this is big. This is a big thing. Feeling like the universe doesn't want you to write. There's a lot going on here. There's circumstance, there's mindset. And I think, honestly, a lot of us have probably, I don't want to speak for everyone. I know I have been in this space where like I have a day off and I block it off for writing. And then my mom calls and needs to talk for 3 hours. And then there's just nonstop like sirens and planes. And, I have a cat also who has bathroom issues. And so there's some cleanup involved. And it's just like, the universe doesn't want me to write. So fine, I won't. It's easy to say that. Gosh. This is something that's very, very familiar to me. Those of you who have felt this way before, when you feel like the universe doesn't want you to write, what do you do? How do you respond? What advice do you have for Mike? Because Mike, I know the universe does want you to write. The universe does want you to write. I want you to write. And I speak for the universe. No, I don't. But also, the universe wants you to write. You have a gift for writing, Mike. All of you who are feeling this, you have a gift for writing. That comes from somewhere, and you have it for a reason. The universe wants you to write. Oh, yeah. Steph, you're a night owl. Can't do that morning writing. I have become a morning writer. I've been getting up earlier than usual to like have the house to myself and get some writing in. Yeah. Yes. Good. You're a day ahead, Takara. I love to hear that. Yes. Congrats to Marissa. Yes. Liz says, good for you, Marissa. Take that lead. You'll either land well or grow wings, and it's a win-win. Exactly. Mm. Mike says, it's a losing battle, but it's indicative of how every time I plan to do something, something gets in my way. Mike, I want you to look at what's getting in the way and how is it getting in the way? And without victim blaming, right? Without blaming you, I want you to look at how can I stop these, or how can I set boundaries so that things don't get in the way? Whether it is getting a kennel for the cat and putting the kennel in the bathroom or in another room or in the basement so that you cannot hear the cat while you write for an hour, whether it is silencing your phone, unplugging your internet, putting up a sign on the door that says go away. Like I think that's what I want you to think about is what boundaries can you set to help those things not get in your way? And again, I want to do that with love and compassion and not say like you're the one letting stuff get in the way, because I know that's life. Life is interruptions and obligations and people calling you who need help. And I mean, that's one of the good things about living in community and living in this world is that we're all interconnected. But sometimes the interconnectedness makes it really hard to get solo work done. So yeah. Oh, Liz. Liz says, thanks be to this gathering. If good folks in your support, I would not be doing this without you. Truth. Thank you, Liz. Yes. Yes. I speak for the universe. Yes. 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 It is I speak for the universe. Yes. Damien says, I try to realize that this moment in time is just distraction heavy and there isn't any greater play at work here. Yes. Sometimes it's just life. Focus, eliminate distractions, try to settle into a zone. Even if you can only write 500 words, or I would say 100 words or 50 words, yes, do so in defiance of the universe. Damien, I love that. There have been times in my life where the only thing keeping me writing has been pure spite. I should not admit that. I know that like we feel like our writing should come from a place of joy and abundance, but no, a lot of my writing has come from a place of spite. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to write. You say I can't write. I'm going to write. Screw you. I'm writing this. And so Mike, write out of spite, if nothing else. Ooh, Timothy says, I stopped caring what the universe wanted. I just do what I know I should be doing. Oof, Charlie, yeah. Charlie says you never come to the page perfect. Yeah, you come to the page as you are, tired, spent, energized, and you stubbed your toe before sitting down. Inevitably, yes, I feel that. I always like bang my shin on the side of this desk. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Terry says if I write in the morning, I don't have time to make excuses not to. JC Fabs, this is totally legit, says, I go over what I've written before and I write about my feelings. Yeah, morning pages, again, referencing The Artist's Way by Julia Cameron, morning pages, just sitting down and doing a stream of conscious brain dump. It doesn't have to be good. It doesn't have to be pretty. Just getting that stuff out of your brain so that you can focus on your work. It's just a great warm-up exercise. Writing about your feelings, like, you're supposed to ask, how am I feeling right now? And what do I make of that? And like, that is sort of just like the daily prompt for your morning pages. Yes. Jimmy says, yes, defy the universe. Maybe you can't defy it in a big way, but defy it anyhow. Any writing is pushback. 50 words, 100, 2. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, I love this. Tim says, I plug my ears and yell, la, 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 all the way to the laptop each morning, and I don't give anything else my attention until that daily wall is torn down. Yes, Tim, I love that. I love that. Yes. Yes, Eridan. So we have like differing viewpoints, which is awesome. Eridan says, I force myself to remember that the universe isn't sentient enough to want anything. Yes, I do that because the concept of the universe fighting me is too big and I have no hope to defeat it. I break into what specific things are in my way. Once it's smaller than the universe, it's easier to tackle. ADD taught me this. Yes, breaking it up into manageable chunks or issues or pieces. Yes. 100 words. Yes, it counts. It is winning. Defy for your sake and for spite and for your pee intensive cat. Poor kitty. Yes, yes. Ah. Spite writing is the best, says Steffers. Charlie says Jan in marketing is going to die in this chapter. Oh, I love this. Annie says, my sister-in-law is improving about fantastical Zillow entries in Discord. I want to read this. I love that. I know. Mike. Yeah, Mike says, I'm getting overwhelmed with work, dealing with my dad, trying to be there for my family. I have an overdeveloped sense of responsibility. I know. Are you an Enneagram too? I wonder. And like, sorry, that was not to like diagnose or anything. That's not what I'm here to do. What I'm here to do is say, I understand. I understand. But is there one boundary you can set for yourself? Is there 1 hour that can be yours where there are no distractions or interruptions? Or Mike, is this not a season for writing? And how long does that season look like it's going to last? I know that caring for relatives and having all this work stuff is really hard. Um, and I know a lot of us have been there or maybe are there right now. Um, but it's also not a forever situation. So yeah, a lot of thoughts here. A lot of thoughts. Yeah, Terry, yeah, this is a lesson I had to learn years ago. Terry says, just remember to do something for you, or you won't have anything to give to others. You deserve your writing time. You do. And I know that, especially if you're somebody whose value comes from giving and caring about other people, taking time for yourself feels selfish and horrible and just gross. You feel like you're stealing or taking away something from someone else. But after I struggled with that for years and years and years. And I even gave a TED talk about it, about overgiving and almost becoming a martyr, where you're maybe not giving up your life, but you're giving up something that really matters to you. You're giving up your writing or your creative process. And that is at war, I think, with this thought that, you can't serve other people if you are not healthy yourself, if you are not, putting on your oxygen mask before helping someone put theirs on. And, you can't ever tell someone else like, hey, you're important and you're more important than these other things, because we all have different perceptions of ourselves and how the world works. But Mike, I would really challenge you to set one boundary. You are allowed to have a little bit of time for yourself in the day. And if that needs to happen before you go to work and get stressed out, or if that needs to happen when everyone else is asleep, if you need to set an alarm for 3 a.m. and get up and write for an hour and then go back to bed, again, doing that without harming yourself and realizing, is this a writing season for me? There's just so much going on here. Yeah. I like that. Jimmy says, to the last I grapple with thee. From the pilot's heart I stab at thee. For creativity's sake I spit my last adverb at thee. Writing out of spite. Yes. I like that. Oh, you guys. Hey, I just realized it's 7:45 and I've been talking forever. So this is a create along. Those of you who are new, hello, welcome. I'm Sarah. Here's my name. Uh, I've been leading this create along for a while. Are we going into year 2 or is this year 3? I don't remember when I started doing these. We've been doing these for a while. Um, Tim says, no, it's a talk along. Yeah. Um, well, Anne, I like that. Anne says, maybe you could journal about why you write. I think that realizing what writing really means to you, Mike, if it's something that gives you life, if it's something that gives you hope, you need to do it. But again, it has to be your own reason and it has to be your own decision. And you need to figure out what boundaries need to be set there. So yeah, okay, hi, yes. Gosh, there's just so much going on. Thank you, Mike, for sharing that. Thank you, all of you, for sharing, Steffers and Jimmy and everyone for sharing everything that you're going through. I know that not everyone is able to share what they're going through, and I think that by sharing your own experience, I think that you are shedding light onto other people's without even knowing it and helping them feel seen as well. So thank you for doing that. It is really, really important. It brings us together as a community and is greatly appreciated. Like I mentioned earlier, this is a create along. So those of you who have a project with you, we're going to get some time to work on that. We're going to do 45 minutes because I talked a lot. But 45 minutes is still a very good, healthy chunk of time for which to focus. Yes, tonight writing will be out of spite. Mike, I love it. Write out of spite, if nothing else. I love it. Good, good. If you are not in a space where creating is a good or healthy idea for you right now, if you are burned out, if you have had a horrible day at work, if, insert reason here, you don't have to create. You can just use this time to recharge. If you want to read a book, if you want to play Stardew Valley, if you want to go through the house and water your plants, if you want to take a nap, whatever will nurture your creative spirit best is what I want you to do tonight. So if you need to get out your coloring book, if you need to get out your journal, if you need to get out a pillow, whatever you need to do, please do that. Yes, good. Charlie is going to play video games and drink tea, which I think is fantastic. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and put up our banner here. So we're going to write for the next 45 minutes. So we'll be writing until 6:30 p.m. Pacific, 7:30 p.m. Mountain Time, 8:30 p.m. Central, 9:30 p.m. Eastern. And at the end of the 45 minutes, you will or might hear the sound of the Alpenhorn leading you gently back to the group. Feel free to come back at that time. We'll talk about how your session went, what you ran into. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. So I'm going to mute myself during our creating time here. I'm going to be working on Monday's newsletter. Many people would argue that the Alpenhorn is creepy. It's interpretive. It's what you hear is what you hear. Maybe it's creepy. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's delightful, or maybe it fills you with sadness, which I hope it doesn't do. Okay, I'm going to mute myself, and I will see you in about 45 minutes. Welcome back, writers and creators of all kinds. Hi, hello. This is your gentle yeeting back to reality. Or if you are in a really good place with your project, if you are in a good state of flow, do not let me take you away from that. Please mute me, cross out of here, do your own thing, whatever you need to do to keep creating. Yes, it looks like Steffers was in a good groove. I love to hear that. Good. Steffers, that is fantastic. Rebellious Comet, hey, it's good to see you. How was this creative session for you? Dory says there was not enough snuggling. Come here. Yes, I hear you. Here. I know, I see you. Oh, I know. You want to say hi? No. You don't know what you want. Here. Oh, you're pulling at my sweater. All right. You can come up onto my desk. Anyway, how was it? Yes, listening to jams and vibe to the storm. Yes. Yeah, Aridin said logging off, storms are starting to roll in. It is aggressively stormy. And actually there was a point where, I don't know if you saw it, if you were watching the stream at that point, but my light flickered and I was like, oh my gosh, our power is going to go out during our stream. Oh, that's great. This is great weather for it, Timothy. Did Dishes listen to the newest episode of The White Fall? I love it. Yes, this is exactly, she wants attention, not hugs. That's, you know what's up, Pinball Princess. Mike, yes. Are they 516 words of spite? How did this feel? How was it? Rebellious Comment says, all I wrote during create time was, I'm late. That's okay. That's okay. It's okay. We're all okay. Are you okay? Come here. Give you some scritches. Yes. Go, Mike, go. Yes, I love it. Takara, JFab says, this was good. I hope you guys keep safe in the storm. Thank you. Have a great weekend. Good night. JC Fabs, thanks for joining us. It's always great to see you. Takara says, I started writing the third poem of my Christmas poetry series. I love it. I love it. Rebellious Comet says, I'm currently setting up my cozy writing in bed desk. Oh my gosh, that sounds amazing. Yes, slow going in the beginning, Mike says. But yes, 516 words is a middle finger to the universe. Yes, write out of spite if you can't write from anything else. Yes, Mike, I love it. Thank you for doing this. I love that you did this. Annie says, pretty distracted tonight. New computer, new Scrivener, etc. But I got a little bit down. Attempt number 4, I think, at starting this story. Yeah, fits and starts when you're beginning a story. Look at this little weasel. Come here. Look at your little face. If you look up, people can see your face. Here, look up here. Oh, we love scritches. We love scritches. Anyway. Yes. Mike, I'm so happy for you. This is fantastic. I didn't get as much done on my, yes, new software must be played with. Yes, totally. Damien says, I'm building a moment right now, something I've been quietly foreshadowing for a season and a half of Cybernautica. It's something to finally start tipping my hand in this story. Ooh. What? Well, I want to say, like, what is it? But also no spoilers. That's awesome. That's really fun. Marissa says, wow, I blew through 3 pages of the translation project. Heck yes. I'm at the story's climax and it's actually intense and exciting. Color be surprised. This is fun. Oh my gosh, ride that wave, Marissa. Hold on to that feeling. You can do it. I'm gonna put Midori here. Can do you wanna be cute and scritched? We'll just keep little face. Oh, there's so many scritches and itches. Oh, get your ear. Anyway, this is amazing. Rebellious Comet says, just FYI, part of cozy writing in bed setup includes my dog positioned just so for periodic high fives. That is perfection. That the world is as it should be. And that sounds perfectly good. Anne says, I had a snack, took a phone call, finished a scarf. Perfect. Perfect. It's like a trifecta for your Wednesday. I almost said for your Friday night. It's not Friday. Trifecta for your Wednesday night. Are you done with scritches? Can I go back to the group? Yes. I love that. Oh man. I need to finish my newsletter, but I also it's 8:30 and it's been quite a day. I just had a day full of meetings and commitments. And so I'm pretty done. I kind of want to just make another cup of tea and like watch this storm because it is crazy. Good. Takara, I love to hear that. Takara says this series is coming to me fast. That is fantastic. Good. Oh my gosh. Well, thank you for joining us tonight. If this is your first time here, hello, welcome. I'm Sarah. We do these create-alongs every Wednesday night at 7 p.m. Central. So that starts at 5 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Mountain Time, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. And we usually go for like an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours, depending on what my energy is like. Today, I think my energy is low. I got my COVID booster on Tuesday, and yesterday I was just like zonked. Like I was just not mentally here. But I'm feeling better today. My arm is still a little sore. But yeah, so feeling a little better, but still maybe not 1,000,000% healthy. Whatever 1,000,000% would be. I feel like that's an impossible number. But we're gonna keep doing these create-alongs, I think, through the holiday season. So if you're around, do feel free to join us. It's always great to see you and catch up. I know that some people have more time to write during the holidays and some people have less time to write. And so wherever you are in that, whatever you're feeling, do feel free to join us. If you need a break, you can be like, yes, I have an important meeting at 7 p.m. Central that I need to be at. Please use us as an excuse if you need to. Takara, we love you too. Thank you for that. Love this group. We love you back. Thank you for being here. And let us know how it goes with whoever you end up hiring, if it's a manager or a publicist or a marketer or someone like that. Let us know how that goes. I'm just so freaking happy to be here with all of you. I'm especially happy. Mike, thank you for joining us and taking a risk. It's always scary to sit down in the face of nothingness and create something. Oh gosh. And Mike says, thank you everyone for the love and encouragement. That is what we are here for, Mike. Like, thank you for opening up to us and telling us what you're going through and just letting us be a part of that. So thank you. All right, I'm going to go face plant. Join us again. We do this Wednesday evenings. I'll be here next Wednesday, probably the Wednesday after, whatever, all the way into 2022 and beyond. So come hang out. It's a great community. I almost said like tip your servers. I don't know where you are or what you're doing. I'm here drinking tea in a storm. So take good care of yourselves, please. And keep us posted with how you're doing. All right. I will see you next Wednesday and/or in the Discord. Bye for now.